The scene opens on the Batcave, where Batman stands examining the mysterious, blood-stained, smiley face button. As he tosses the button towards Psycho Pirate's mask, a sudden bolt of lightning erupts, striking Batman squarely in the chest. Batman staggers back and is shocked to see a vision of his deceased father, Thomas Wayne, standing before him, but abruptly fades away as Bruce attempts to reach out to him. Batman immediately contacts the Flash, urging him to get to the Batcave as fast as possible. Right as the call ends, Batman hears the sound of thunder that signals Barry's arrival. He, however, turns to find not Barry, but Eobard Thawne, the Reverse Flash. The villain speeds towards Batman and begins viciously attacking him. Batman tries to fight back but is caught off guard by Reverse Flash's onslaught. Landing crushing blows, Reverse Flash taunts Batman as he beats him mercilessly, tearing up a heartfelt letter from Thomas Wayne that Batman had kept. Helpless against the speedster's rage, Batman manages to stab Reverse Flash's foot with a batarang, briefly staggering the villain. Batman counts down the seconds until Flash's arrival, but hit after hit lands as the time ticked by. Broken and bloodied from the thrashing, Batman struggles to remain conscious, hoping Flash will still appear. But Flash is nowhere to be found. Reverse Flash continues his unrelenting assault, pummeling the Dark Knight relentlessly while mocking him for being merely human, just as a blinding flash envelops the cave. When the light fades, Reverse Flash has vanished, taking the button with him. Moments later, he reappears looking shaken after some metaphysical experience and drops dead. Barry arrives at the ruined cave to discover Bruce's injured body and Thawne's decaying corpse. After a conversation with a recovering Batman, Flash heads to the Justice League watchtower. There, he reflects on withholding a crucial piece of evidence from Bruce: the matching radiation on Thawne's body and the button. Barry navigates the satellite, contemplating using the cosmic treadmill to uncover the truth behind Thawne's murder and the manipulation of their universe's reality. As he begins his run, Batman appears, wanting to join Flash in the investigation. Together they enter the time stream, also known as hypertime, and become ensnared in a time storm. This storm exposes them to moments from the pre-Flashpoint DC universe. They witness the origins of the Justice League before Crisis on Infinite Earths, scenes from Identity Crisis, and other significant events. After their journey on the cosmic treadmill, Flash and Batman find themselves in a different Batcave, face-to-face with Thomas Wayne's Batman. Prior to this encounter, Thomas lived in the Flashpoint timeline even after Flash's attempt to undo it, enduring Aquaman and Wonder Woman's war. In the Batcave, Thomas awaits an Atlantean and Amazonian hit squad, planning to sacrifice himself and them with explosives. When Flash and Batman arrive, Thomas thinks they're illusions until Flash explains the situation. Working together, they fend off the hit squad as Flash repairs the cosmic treadmill. With the repairs completed, Batman urges Thomas to come with them. Thomas, however, pushes Batman onto the treadmill, urging him to find happiness and be the father he couldn't be, while letting the identity of the Batman die alongside him. As Batman and Flash travel through the already unraveling time stream, they are confronted by Reverse Flash, who is somehow alive. Batman notices that Thawne is still holding the button, meaning that this is Thawne right before he dies. He then tries to warn Eobard of his impending death, but Thawne claims he already knows the source of the button's power. He charges ahead, claiming this being has never met anyone like him. The treadmill begins to break, and Thawne creates a shockwave, sending the duo flying through the hypertime. Thawne arrives at the source of the button's energy and confronts the mysterious entity who is responsible for everything. Thawne gloats and boasts of his newfound power, saying, "I cannot be erased. By you. By anyone." However, when Thawne sees the being's true face, he is struck with fear and starts pleading for mercy. He is then disintegrated and transported back to the Batcave at the start of the story. As Batman and Flash get pulled into a vortex, they hear a faint voice calling to them since the beginning of the story. The voice tells them the only way to save them is to say his name, Jay Garrick. And with a bolt of lightning, Jay Garrick bursts from the Speed Force, taking Barry and Bruce back safely to the Batcave. As Jay's body begins to unravel, he tries to help Barry remember him. Barry grabs Jay's arm, but Jay is transported back into the Speed Force in a blast of blue energy. Barry believes that he wasn't able to bring Jay back because he wasn't his lightning rod. which is a specific person who acts as a tether to reality for speedsters. The duo visits the graves of Thomas and Martha Wayne to discuss their adventure and how they lost the button, as well as having even more unanswered questions than before. Bruce thinks about his father's words and contemplates quitting the Batman persona.